Hey, this is Michael Robinson here on 13th Street in Fort Lauderdale. So we're coming to the end of one of the most interesting things that have happened all week for me. The creation of businesses, small businesses. I'm a big business supporter, as most of you know. So on 13th Street, my friend Abby Laughlin is an entrepreneur. She's developed a lot of these beautiful structures, and now she's rented them out, and a lot of great businesses have started. Bakeries, beer garden, music across the street. The energy here is phenomenal. So come with me and let me tell you a little bit more about my evening and afternoon.
Welcome to the first 13th Street ribbon cutting. We are celebrating the grand opening of 5 very new businesses, and as excited as I am to talk about them, I have a lot of people to thank first.
Hey, this is Michael Robinson on 13th Street with Abby Laughlin. Abby is one of the developers of 13th Street, and we've talked about this before. Abby, welcome.
Thank you.
So I have seen 3 new businesses opened. Tell us about what you're doing.
5 new businesses, but who's counting?
Right. Okay. But there were
You've
3
seen
new
3
people.
So far, right?
Yes.
Well, we're trying to create a sense of community. We're trying to do placemaking. We're doing adaptive rehab on aging structures. We're trying to complement the public works initiatives that have started here, the bike lanes, the safe sidewalks, the lighting, and make it into more of a community. This was a very blighted area. We're in the Central City CRA, and the object is to make the neighborhoods better.
I see so many people supporting what you're doing, and so many people are very impressed with the work you have done. Why did you choose this area of all places that you could have bought into?
Because the city made the investment in the complete streets. I figured since the city wanted to put their money here, I would put my money here as well. And I felt that it was a area that was a connector for the rest of the city. We're kind of north of downtown, north of Flagler, just south of Wilton Manor. So this is sort of the spine that connects it. And with the infrastructure that's just been created, it's been it's happening. So
the businesses that are actually renting from you, I noticed that they're very kind of artsy, they're fun, they're funky. Why? Were you particularly looking for specific types of businesses, or were you just?
I wanted to curate.
Vision?
My vision was to curate the space and create community.
Gotcha.
And to get people who would, get along and treat each other with kindness and respect, and all be happy. And pioneers. I wanted pioneers, people willing to take on a new adventure in a new neighborhood. And so far, so good. Everyone is terrific.
Let's talk about the businesses. You mentioned 5.
Okay, well, right now we're in Buddha Pants.
Which is really quite amazing. It's like a factory.
It's a factory. They also do retail. They use the front as an art studio. They do yoga classes here. Amazing creators of these wonderful pants here. They're online. They said on Black Friday they sold 4,000 pairs of pants.
Oh my gosh! Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So there is obviously a market for people who want comfortable space.
So there's a storefront and there's online presence as well.
Yeah.
Now tell me about the other businesses.
Well, next door we have a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's an incredible dance.
They've been here for a while.
They've been here for a while, but
yes.
They are just growing, and lots of neighborhood people coming to use it. Neighborhood kids taking programs there. They really have become an integral part of the community.
Right. Hey, Michael Robinson on 13th Street in front of Renzo, Gracie. With me is Juan. Juan is one of the owners. Are you all the owner?
Yeah, one of the owners. I have a partner, Michael.
So tell me about your business. What is it?
We are a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school here in the heart of Fort Lauderdale. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's a martial art developed mostly in Brazil by the Gracie family. The original founder of the martial art was our master's grandfather. And it's a martial art that it's all about controlling your opponent through the use of grappling.
Tell us about grappling.
Grappling, so like judo, like wrestling, Olympic wrestling, Greco wrestling. So it's all about taking your partner down to the ground, pinning them, controlling them, and then something that leads to submission. So we attack like joint locks, chokes, so it's quite cerebral.
Yeah, I see the students in the back, like young kids actually practicing. Tell me about that. It's like an academy.
It is.
Right.
It is a total academy. We take kids as young as 5, and then we have students going all the way to like 69 years old.
Wow.
And it's just a beautiful art to like develop. My kids teaching, my student who's teaching the kids, he's 20 years old now. He's been training for 10 years.
Oh wow.
So before he was one of those little kids who was there, and now.
So what would be the first thing you'll teach me if I were to come to your class and say, hey, help?
We will start with the very basics of what to do if someone's trying to hold you in the first place, meaning grabbing you by the wrist, grabbing you by the head, trying to pull you somewhere. What are those initial ideas?
So you're grabbing me by the wrist?
Exactly. Like what to do. How dangerous is this of a grip?
What about this? No?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Like how dangerous do you think that is? It doesn't seem like very dangerous, but next thing you know, they're pulling you, they're taking you somewhere. So we'll learn things like that. If they grab you with both hands, if they try, anything and everything.
Yourself.
Absolutely. It's a self-defense martial arts base for sure.
Very nice. Well, thank you.
No, thank you, Michael.
Very good. Tell us about the business and the website.
Absolutely. So it's the Renzo Gracie Academy of Fort Lauderdale. Our website is renzograciefTL.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all kind of social media.
Perfect.
And we always offer a free class to anyone who's kind of like curious about it. And what we pride ourselves is not only the beautiful martial arts that we learn, but the family atmosphere that we have, where we are always going out and helping each other grow on and off the mat.
Excellent. Thank you,
sir. Michael. Here's the best.
My pleasure.
Appreciate
Thank you.
And then next door we have Deck on 13, which is this awesome beer, wine, and tapas hangout. It's kind of our little mini wharf, our little very, very artsy. Everything in there is recycled and redone, repurposed. So they are just terrific folks.
I love the back door space.
Right.
It's fantastic.
It's all open, green
Very
space.
nice.
You can hang out.
Hey, this is Michael Robinson here on 13th Street at the Deck on 13. With me is JJ, the owner of the business. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us about your business.
We are first business owners, and we wanted to create a space that everybody is welcome. We are a pet-friendly place, family-friendly place, and we're basically a beer and wine garden
Nice.
with over 25 different types of beers, over 30 wines available. Just a place to have fun. We're gonna have live music every day. We're gonna have reggae nights. We're hosting a lot at night, and we're just very excited to be here in this neighborhood.
Nice. So let's go in and see what it's like,
Absolutely,
right?
come on.
Come on. Give us a tour.
Alrighty.
How are you?
So this is our inside
cool.
lounge. This is a vintage look. Everything that you see here
This is amazing.
either refurbished or from people that didn't have a use for it anymore.
Right.
We give it another chance.
Right.
So everything that you hear, I believe 99% is for other people.
Repurposed
nothing is
furniture.
here, nothing
That's
is
beautiful.
bought like that.
Yeah.
So this is our inside lounge, very chill, very cozy.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I love
have,
the vinyls on the wall.
Yeah, we have some really good classics here on the vinyls.
Yeah.
And right behind you, you're gonna have our stage where we're having live music, open mics almost every night.
Very nice.
And if you keep walking this way right here, you guys are gonna see that we have our bar.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So this is our bar where everything happens. Our concept with the bar is that this is a self-serve place. So people will come in,
They help
order
themselves and they go in the back.
whatever you want, and you go sit wherever you want. You can either go to our party or go to our inside lounge. We have a selection of wines, so over 30 wines, and we have a selection of beer of over 25 beers.
I see.
Yeah.
Very cool. So let's go into the back and see what it's
patio
like.
right here.
It's my favorite part of the place, even though I like inside. It's beautiful.
So our patio is one of our big attractions. We believe that people are really going to enjoy having a beer or having a glass of wine in the outdoors and just enjoy nature.
Beautiful.
And,
Beautiful.
We're also a Go Green place.
You're what?
We're very green, recyclable.
Yes,
Everything
I
that we
can
have
see, yeah.
is recyclable, as well as our cups. We don't use straws here, helping the environment.
No paper straws.
No paper
huh?
straws, nothing like that. Yeah.
Well, this is an amazing concept.
Thank
I
you.
absolutely love it. And much success to
Thank
you
you very much.
and your business partners.
Thank you.
All right?
And then next to them is the Lovelee Bakery.
I love
which
that
is-
name,
yes,
Lovelee. Yes.
And she's Lee Mazor is the
Right,
owner.
right.
And she's a modern bake shop. She does lots of custom cookies and cakes and muffins, and we are all pre-diabetic now.
Right.
We are all enjoying her cookies.
Good.
And her treats. She's terrific.
Hey, Michael Robinson with Lee Mazor here at Lovelee Bakery.
Lovelee Bakeshop.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us about your bakery. It's wonderful. It's
Thank you
absolutely
so much.
The cupcakes are mine.
We have cakes, we have cupcakes,
Absolutely.
everything's delicious.
So tell us a little bit about it.
So this is, a dream come true. I worked in the industry for 10 years and I decided it's finally time to do my own thing.
So it's your first time as an entrepreneur.
This is my first, yes.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So tell me about the journey. How has it been for you?
It was a struggle at first to get here.
Right.
All different kind of bumps in the road, but it's only made us stronger and made us build, better, I think.
So tell me about the bakery. What makes it different compared to other bakeries?
So we're a modern bakery right now. We try to do very modern, the newest, the latest. People come in and not only do you see like with your eyes, like, oh my God, that looks so amazing. It tastes delicious too. Like that is our top goal. Not just looks, but taste as well.
So tell me what you bake. Cakes, pies, puddings?
Cakes, cookies, bars, cupcakes.
Do you have like an online presence where you're trying to get business from people who might be interested in a beautiful custom-made cake?
Yes, we do. We have our website. We have. You can do inquiry on the website.
Please feel free to let us know.
Our website, www.lovelee.bakeshop.com. You can send me a message through there. You can do a price quote inquiry through there. We're very active on Instagram, so all our work goes up there.
Yeah, very good.
So everything new, latest. I do today's treats. So every day I post what we have for the day.
So what's the treat for today?
Today's treats actually are we just made these stuffed cookies. They're premiered just for the grand opening.
Wow.
We made them. So these are chocolate chip sea salt stuffed Nutella, a hot cocoa cookie, and a s'mores cookie. Graham cracker stuffed with marshmallow and chocolate.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much and
Thank
much
you so
success.
much. It was nice meeting you.
Nice
Thank
meeting you as well.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And next to there is a space we're getting ready called Sobar Juice Bar. That will be very nice. And
Very
then we
cool.
have a warehouse that we're using tonight for a party, big industrial space. That's still.
We covered some of it. I think you've got art there at the moment.
We've got some art upstairs and just trying to activate it, but that will be an event space of sort when it's all done.
Good.
And my builder is here.
I want to give a big thanks not only to this community but my team at Keystone. I definitely cannot do it without you guys. I'm just the face. You guys are actually the manpower.
Here as well.
I chatted with him earlier.
Great.
Now, I'm a huge supporter of small businesses. I've been a proponent for many years. So it warms my heart to be able to see this vibrant infrastructure of small businesses that are being created and supported by people like you. So, even though I'm not an owner, but thank you for making this possible. It's wonderful.
Arts, culture, restoration, adaptive reuse of all of these buildings that you see here. Instead of demolishing them and really hurting our carbon footprint, they are all being repurposed and finding a new life. And that is so important. That's what I love to see happening in this particular district. Yes.
So I'm here with Stephen Glassman. He is actually the Commissioner of District 2 here in Fort Lauderdale. And we're talking about the re-gentrification of 13th Street. So tell us about what this means to you as a commissioner here, somebody that has lived here for a long time, unlike somebody like me, who moved here 3 years ago.
Okay. Well, then you've seen the best of the last 3 years. As a city commissioner, this is very exciting. As I mentioned to a few people this evening, the city of Fort Lauderdale is built on the strength of its neighborhoods. The neighborhoods are really the backbone of our city. And for so many years, some neighborhoods have thrived, some have succeeded really nicely, others have lagged behind. This particular corridor, 13th Street, South Middle River Terrace, Lake Ridge, they've lagged a little, but in the last few years, total resurgence, amazing. Take a look at the buildings. These are all buildings that could have easily been demolished and people would have said, oh, let's just put something new. But no, instead, so you're seeing all of these beautiful 50-year-old, 60-year-old buildings repurposed into something really special, and something new has been created from these old buildings instead of demolishing them.
So
and then, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It takes somebody like Abby Laughlin, who is a sort of like a progressive thought leader when it comes to developing space like this to make this possible. What is the city doing to help somebody like her or other people who want to be able to invest and make the neighborhood more amazing than what it is?
Well, from a city perspective, everything you see on the street, these complete street concepts, everything that you see in terms of landscaping, bike lanes, pedestrian lanes. We have it on 13th Street, we have it on Dixie Highway, and we're also doing that now on 4th Avenue, just down the street. So we're doing the infrastructure type things. We're doing the beautification things, the streetscape things to make it more inviting. But then because we also have CRA, a community redevelopment agency, people like Abby have taken advantage of the grants. So we've helped with some of the facade improvements, some of the actual structural improvements. So it really, it's a teamwork. You have to have people like her who are going to have the vision and know what they want to accomplish, and they can see what this could be. And then you need to have that partnership of the government to help along with it, and that's where we come in.
I see. Well, it was very nice talking to you, and this is absolutely amazing. I believe in small businesses, and you said earlier they are the backbones of our economy, but certainly our communities too.
Yep.
So thank you for all you do, and my gratitude to you.
Pleasure meeting you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, briefly tell me what the future vision is of all of this.
Keep it going. Just keep creating, create community and create placemaking, and have this a place to go, attract, more businesses, have more interesting folks come here, and have this as a destination spot. So
very nice.
What's happening?
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
These are the folks that from the beginning were involved, had the idea to transform this area from what had been a 4-lane highway that actually divided the community to one that became a complete streets, all-encompassing roadway that actually unites this community. I want to thank Mayor Dean Trentellis. I want to thank Commissioner Glassman. But the whole concept of having a livable, walkable community should be more than just a phrase. It should be something that really happens on the ground.
I think Commissioner Ryan really has said it all. This is his district, and so I'm just proud to be part of this wonderful occasion. And I just want to obviously reemphasize, Abby, that our small businesses are our bloodline and our lifeline to our communities, whether it be Fort Lauderdale or anywhere in this country.
Hey, this is Michael Robinson. We've come to the end of our evening here on 13th Street in the heart of Fort Lauderdale. Miracle on 13th Street. It was fun. Small businesses being created, very energetic, lively, creative people. Pleasure to be here. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, follow me on Twitter at MSRobinsonNY. Like me on Facebook, Michael Robinson NY. Until next time.
Yahweh made this.